Hello mates and welcome back to my channel. Calling all K-drama beginners, are you eager to dip your toes into the mesmerizing realm of Korean dramas? Today we have curated a special collection of K-dramas tailored just for you, carefully chosen to ensure a delightful start to your K-drama journey. So grab your notepad, jot down these recommendations and let's unravel the captivating world of K-dramas together. On number 1, we have Business Proposal. This story revolves around a girl named Shinhari goes on a blind date after she agrees to replace her friend Jin So-young, whose father had arranged this date. The plan is to have Hari getting rejected by her prospective partner. However, it goes awry when her date turns out to be Kang Tae-moo, CEO of Go Foods, the company where Shinhari works. Kang Tae-moo, who is being pressured by his grandfather, go to on blind dates with the suitable marriage partners, decides to marry his blind date partner to avoid going on the rest of the date, without knowing she is the fake Jin So-young or that she is his employee, which she audaciously tried to hide. However, Shinhari's fake identity, but thankfully not her employment status, is soon exposed after the real Jin So-young gets into a parking accident with Cha Sung-hoon, who is Kang Tae-moo's secretary, while he was acting as Kang Tae-moo's driver at that moment. After Shinhari's identity is exposed, Jin So-young tricks Shinhari into meeting with Kang Tae-moo as his request. When she asks for her real name, Shinhari lies and says that her name is Shin Gum-hee to hide that she is his employee. Kang Tae-moo bullies and bribes Shinhari into pretending to be his fiancée in exchange for a payment of 800,000 won per date after his grandfather threatens to send him on countless blind dates. The cash-strapped Shinhari desperately needs the money to bail out her consistently impecunious parents, so she accepts. During the course of fake dating, Shinhari uses her new identity alongside a fake background created for her by Kang Tae-moo and Sung-hoon to make a good first impression on Kang Tae-moo's grandfather. While the relationship starts out frosty and uncomfortable, the couple soon grows closer until Kang Tae-moo finds out Shinhari's real identity. Despite feeling betrayed, Kang Tae-moo still loves Shinhari and they later become a couple as he holds Shinhari. He knew the truth of her identity. Meantime, Jin So-young moves out of her father's house to escape his demands to attend blind dates and finds out in a comic moment involving a marauding cockroach that she is now Sung-hoon's neighbor, the man with whom she had become infatuated at first sight after meeting him at a convenience store. While Jin So-young is attracted to him, Sung-hoon is upset with her for deceiving his beau, so he consistently tries to avoid her. Still, he cannot further deny his growing affections for Jin So-young when he realizes it eventually and they get together. On number 2, we have True Beauty. It's a very amazing drama. The story of True Beauty revolves around an 18-year-old high school student, Im Joo-kyeong, who has an inferiority complex regarding her appearance, has been consistently discriminated by her family and bullied by her peers due to being perceived as ugly. She starts learning how to use makeup by binge-watching makeup tutorial videos on the internet. When she masters the art just before transferring to her new school, her makeover proves that to be transformative as she quickly rise to fame and her peers call her a goddess. Despite her newfound popularity, Im Joo-kyeong still considers herself ugly and it's her greatest fear that her peers will see her real face. This unfortunately comes true when her dashingly handsome, popular and mysterious classmate Lee Soo-woo, whom she had previously run into with her bare face a couple of times, recognizes her beyond her makeup. Lee Soo is very popular among female students at the school, but he hates being the constant center of attention and is often seen as aloof and cold. He has his own fears and he harbors a dark secret, a tragic incident in the past that has been haunting him for a long time. He and his former best friend Han Soo-jin have distanced themselves from each other because of this incident, and the blame Han Soo-jin placed on Lee Soo-woo has caused him a lot of guilt. Im Joo-kyeong and their strange friends Lee Soo-woo and Han Soo-jin soon forge an unlikely relationship as they unravel secrets, share their pains, grow together and seek comfort from each other. On number 3, we have Descendants of the Sun. This is the story that develops between a surgeon and a special forces officer. Shee-jin is the captain of special forces. He catches a motorcycle thief with Sergeant Major Taeha. The thief is injured during his capture and is sent to the hospital. Taeha realizes his cell phone was stolen by the thief and goes to the hospital to retrieve his cell phone. In the emergency room, Shee-jin meets Dr. Moo-yeon for the first time. He falls in love with her immediately. Moo-yeon mistakenly assumes Shee-jin is a a part of this criminal gang. He proves to her that he's a soldier with the help of army doctor named Myung-joo. Shijin and Moon begin to date, but due to their jobs, their dates don't go well. Shijin takes an order to lead his soldiers on a peacekeeping mission to the country of Arak. Meanwhile, Moon becomes upset that she fails to become a professor due to a colleague's privileged background. When Shijin and Moon meet again, they talk about their views on life and realize how different they are. Shijin as a soldier kills to protect lives and Moon as a doctor tries to save all lives. They say their goodbyes. 8 months later, Moon rebuffs the sexual advance of hospital chairman Sukwon and as retribution is assigned to lead a medical team in Uruk. There Shijin and Moon meet again. On number 4, we have Extraordinary You. The series follows high school girl Undano, who is a student at a prestigious academy. One day by chance, she discovers that the world she lives is in a fantasy world of comics. She and everyone else are merely characters in comic book entitled Secret, all under the authority of their omnipotent and omniscient writer. Undano is only an extra character, and was the writer gave her a lame setup. She is engaged to her longtime crush who despises her, and she has a heart disease and is expected to die soon. Not satisfied with this fate, Dano decides to forge her own destiny by changing the story's plot and finding her own true love. Her hopes of freeing herself from the writer's control become stronger than before when she unexpectedly meets nameless student number 13, who is Ruwon. But as the events around Dano and number 13, whom she named as Haru, gradually starts to have parallels with the writer's previous work Yongshuwa, changing her destiny could have a price to pay. On number 5, we have Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. The main premise is pretty straightforward and revolves around a woman named Haejin. She is a dentist from Seoul, but a series of unfortunate events see her wind up in a small seaside town of Gongcheon. Once there, she immediately finds herself an outsider and struggles to fit in. When she decides to open a dentistry, it only exacerbates issues. Step forward Chief Hong, who is Dushik. Dushik is a handsome and suave man who is officially unemployed but undeniably a busy man. He helps out all the different residents and gives Haejin some sound advice. As one may expect, the duo starts to grow closer together, and across the episode, each grow and evolve over time. Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha goes a lot deeper than a simple romance though, with a large ensemble of characters helping to flesh this show out. Chunjae is a former soul-bound singer who's retired but itching to get back into the studio. There's also Nam-suk, the resident gossiper and recently divorced Young-guk and Hwa-jung. Their child, Yoo-jun, is caught in the middle of their marital issue but finds solace with the utterly adorable Bora. So mates, these are my some recommendations to the new fellows. I hope you will give it a watch to some of these. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.